Hi, ladies. Just wanted to share something that was on my heart today. Um, so, I have been thinking a lot about what has really helped my business really in the last 5 or 6 months. And that I think has been truly figuring out who I am as a coach. And so, what I mean about that is you become friends through coaching, you become friends with a lot of other coaches. You follow them on Instagram, you follow them on Facebook, whatnot. So it's very easy to see their success and to see what they're doing and to want to copy that. The problem, and while that's not totally okay, because I do that some, the problem with that is you lose you in the process. And so if you see somebody's great idea, the idea is then you have to take that and make it your own. And so you have to learn how to tell your story and to be true to who you are. People can tell if you're trying to be something you're not, even through social media. So it's very important that you would communicate things in the way that you communicate them, that you take a picture and share something the way that you would. Be true to who you are. And again, we've talked a lot about, I know in our trainings, we talked about finding the 5 things that make you you and using those to guide your posts. And that's true. But you also have to word them and do them just like you would. Be you. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Be you. The second thing is people really respect vulnerability and honesty. And so I think it's because it's really hard for people to be vulnerable and honest, vulnerable especially. And so when they see you open up and a true snapshot of what you're struggling with or what you're doing or what's going good or whatnot, they respect that and they can relate to you. And that's the biggest thing is you're going to find people that come into your life in this business and they're going to connect with you and they're going to choose you as one of the coaches out of the 400,000 because they connected with you and who you are. And so don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to share your heart, share what you're struggling with, share what's going well for you. Now, that also needs to be an encouragement. And so one thing that I always try to say, or always am trying to focus on is, so this is what I'm learning, this is what I struggled with. Now, how did I learn from it and how do I use this? And I always try to write that or share it. You need to be not just complaining about your struggles, but using your struggles to help you get through it and to help someone else get through it. So to kind of be a positive light. So while life may be tough, we use that to see positivity. Try to be as positive as you can and be vulnerable with that, if that makes sense. The other thing is just being consistent. I mean, I've shared that before. You've got to be consistent. You can't just post one workout once a week and think that people are going to think that you're doing it every day. So the biggest thing is being consistent. This is something I've been thinking about doing lately, and that's writing a list. So I'm starting today, writing a list of the top 30 reasons, or if you have more than that, of why you like Beachbody coaching. Why do you like being a coach? What have you learned from it? Those 30 things. And then post about them once a week, once a day. And the tagline doesn't have to be join me in this at the end of each post. That should only be once a week. You should have like a join me type thing. So you're just sharing what you love about what you do. And so I would love to see your list of 30, why you like this. Why did you become a Beachbody coach? why. And remembering your why throughout is going to help you to stay focused on what you're doing. I'll be honest, there's been days that I've wanted to give this up. There's been days where I'm like, is this worth it? And then I'll get a message from somebody, and it's like, yeah, that's why I'm doing this. That message was why I'm doing this. And so that's true no matter what you do in life, whether it's Beachbody coaching, you're a teacher, you're doing hair, you're a stay-at-home mom, all of those things. You have to remember your why. You have to remember why you're doing this, or every trial that comes your way is going to make you want to give up. But if you remember why, whether it's you feel called or you're doing it for people, if you remember, it'll help you stick with it. And communicating that to people will want people to follow you and to join you in what you're doing. And so those things were just really in my heart today. And I'd love for you to share your lists with me about why you're doing this. And I'd love to help you find your voice, to find who you are in Beachbody coaching, and to be you. Have a great day.